All right, so we're gonna start out today though with roadmap roundup, and then we'll jump into I think the Galaxy Q and A as well. But starting out with that, by the way, if you guys are hearing or seeing this, because this is definitely gonna end up on YouTube, uh, today's stream is sponsored by Mech Arena. So link will be in the description if you guys want to sign up and play. It's a really cool game from Polarium, the people who brought you Raid Shadow Legends. And so far, all the viewers are just telling me to shut up and let them play the game because they're having so much fun with it. So if you guys want to check that out, link will be in the description down below. But let's jump into Roadmap Roundup. Notable changes for December 7th, 2022. Big ones are Drake Vulture. I'm actually going to slide this over here. Drake Vulture is officially confirmed, committed, which is like 90% that it's going to be in 318. I think of all time in Star Citizen since they've done the committed thing, I think one thing has fallen out of committed the entire time. So Drake Vulture, the ship that I'm probably most interested in is that one. Cargo system refactor, also committed for 318. So that's also a very big one. Time trial race missions, something we didn't know we were going to get, something we didn't know we had, something we didn't know we wanted, but I think we're really going to like it. Then, persistent entity streaming, committed for 3.18. Cargo refactor, hull stripping, persistent entity streaming, all in one patch. All in one patch is not something to ignore for sure from a hurdle standpoint. From jumping over the hurdles, it's something. Okay? It is something to not ignore. Now, will 3.18 be the best patch ever? The other one is Gen 12 scene renderer. We've heard a lot of Gen 12 over the last 2 to 3 years, right? Like 318 from a foundational getting over the hurdle standpoint is pretty big patch. Pretty big patch. It's what do they do with all this stuff in the next year or so that's really going to I think determine Star Citizen's overall success. But yeah, I mean, no surprise here. Icy Jones is looking at the negative. That's obviously something to not ignore either, is that we played 317 since March of last year, essentially. Right? No like major advancements, no big changes, and really not living up to the letter from the chairman whatsoever. At all. As far as timelines and expectations, like zero, right? We're expecting 4 patches a year. We essentially got 2. 317 in March, and then maybe 318 in December. We still don't know when this patch is actually going to release, but now that most things are committed, kind of a big deal. This isn't all the pillars of the game, but it's a lot of the pillars of the game. It is a lot of the important things, and I don't want to ignore that. I want to be fair, and I think it is very fair to point out the fact that the Cargo Refactor, PES, and Gen 12 are all major foundational pieces of the puzzle. There are many pieces to the puzzle in Star Citizen, but these 3 maybe aren't corner pieces, but if you've ever, done puzzles where you put a bunch of the corner pieces together, it's definitely pieces of the foundation, right? It's nothing to ignore, that's for sure. Thank you, Sivat, for the 100 bits. But yeah, big deal.